All right, welcome to the stream. Um, Slightly later than I planned to stream. I think I said yesterday. Oh, excuse me. Um, Somewhere between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. 7 p.m. it is now, but that's okay. Um, I did. Um, like I said, for the Dragon campaign, what we were working on yesterday. That's not completely finished. Like composition wise, like I said yesterday, it's done pretty much. I just had to do mixing and stuff like that. I didn't end up doing that yesterday, but or today. But that will be done. uh, Probably by the end of this week. Not probably, but by the end of this week. And then the video will be up on YouTube. Well, by the end of the week. Before next week. Um, so today we are working on Royal Castle, the Royal Castle theme from the Legend of Dragoon, which takes place in Disc One. Of course, it's where in Bale, King Albert's castle. Um, and like I mentioned yesterday, I said I was going to do some preliminary work. That way, it wouldn't take so long during the stream. Because I do want to get back to the other thing with the custom, not the custom, but the um, what's a better word? The original theme, the original thing that we started working on that is inspired by the Dragon campaign track from the Legend of Dragoon. Um, I'm not sure how long today's stream will be. I don't think it'll be 4 hours like it was yesterday. Maybe like an hour or two. We'll see. We shall see. So we may not get to that. At the very least, we will, probably finish this up. In terms of getting everything in here, maybe even smoothing some things out. Um, did get quite a bit done. I have the strings. Excuse me. I have the strings, the piano and the choir and the brass, the trumpets, um, and the woodwinds. I forgot there are some winds here. I also added in. Here, let me bring this up. The notepad. I also added in a couple of other instruments that we may potentially use. The harp and the glockenspiel. I already added those in. Not, I haven't added in the sleigh bell yet, but we may use that as well. We'll see. That was really distracting. Pause that. All right. Um. So yeah, and I've assigned articulations already to the strings and to all of the strings and to of course the harp, and harp doesn't really and the piano not really any articulation to assign, as well as the trumpets, which only have a very small line. um I'm gonna re-listen to the song and make sure things are accurate, of course. The original song. I haven't done the woodwinds besides just putting the notes there. Same for the choir, because we're gonna split that. We're not gonna use a 2D patch. We're just gonna. I guess we could, but I probably won't. Um, I'll probably split it out between the sections, sopranos and altos, or altos and tenors. One of those two. I'm not sure yet. I have to relook at the notes again. I know back here it goes pretty high, so sopranos and altos would probably be a good fit. But down here, I think the bottom notes is like an A2 or something. So yeah, A2, G2 being the lowest, I think. Yeah, that G2. I have to double check the range of the altos. I I don't think they can go that low. I'm pretty sure that's tenor range, but I could be wrong. Actually, why not start out checking that? Let's go to the altos. Right here. Might as well enable the sopranos as well. Okay, yeah, they can hit a G2. That's fine. So yeah, he'll probably use altos and sopranos, and I guess C3. So we're good on that. But then, okay. So yeah. I guess I can play what I have already got that. Alright, we'll come back to that. But yeah, guess we'll play what is here so far. We just well, we don't have to get that. It's not going to play back because it's not enabled. Right, there's some balancing to be done, but you know, we'll get there. I also don't have the piano enabled because I haven't done any work on that in terms of like velocity and stuff like that. So I didn't enable it. I guess I can do that. Just enable the piano, then we'll play what's there. Then we'll start working on getting the other instruments in, like the woodwinds and the choir, piano. This one. Where's that? Right here. Okay. Let me just check something to make sure everything's good. Yes, should be good over there too. Okay. And nice. All right. So yeah, piano's enabled. Wait, what? What's going on with our MIDI keyboard here? It also wasn't working earlier, but I didn't know why. I thought it was just like, hey, maybe it would work once I plug it back in. There we go. This one also isn't working, but I'm not going to use it right now anyway, so it should be fine. All right. Let's save that real quick. And save this, and let's go ahead and do a little playthrough of what we have so far. so that's where we are as of now. Again, everything is unmixed, unbalanced. Dynamics are all over the place. Like I said, I just did some preliminary work, just getting things in for the most part, and assigning articulations for some of the stuff. Still got to do the percussion. That would probably be the most difficult thing to do, maybe. We'll see. Yeah. I want to listen to the original and make sure there is no more brass playing. Like, I want to make sure like that's. I want to make sure that that's the only thing that the brass plays. It's not very much. It's just what 10 notes. You know, 5 there throughout the whole piece. I just want to make sure that's actually accurate. More than likely is, but you know. All right. So let me just listen to the original. All right, so yeah, that's all the brass plays. Okay, good, 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 good. Just needed to make sure. There is one thing. Okay, so in this one they have some of the main strings are like in the middle. The melody strings, the violins, but the other strings that are playing harmony, they're off to the left, which I noticed earlier when I was working on this earlier. Of course, I'm just gonna have it like the normal string section, like so I guess I'll explain what I did with that. So in the beginning, of course, you have all the strings playing, and there are for the violins, there's they're playing. Sometimes they're doubling each other. Sometimes they're playing in harmony. So it's just two notes for the violins always. For first violins, one note, or one line. Second violins, there's another line. So two together. And for the other strings, it was 5 notes. So basically like a whole nother section. But since the first and the second violins are playing the melody, what I did, I split the bottom notes between the double basses and the cello. Sometimes they're doubling each other. Um, so that's our double basses and our cello. And the violas are playing the other 2 notes. Um, so you'll see that here they have 2 notes, through most of it. I think that it's possible for them to do that as a double stop. And even if not, I think they could just quickly roll those together so it sounds close to one. But I think it's possible for them to do that as a double stop. Honestly, I'm not sure because even when I was playing a string instrument, I need to get back to practicing. I played the cello, so I mean, I guess they do have the same strings, C, G, D, and A. So, but still, I'm not even for sure if it's possible to do that as a double stop. I think it is. Yeah, but technically it doesn't matter since this is just a sample mock-up. It's not like I'm actually going to have real strings play it. So it's fine for now. So that covers everything. But what I wanted to check out. So not that, but I think over here, yeah. It's probably gonna do have that muted, don't I? I think I should probably do that as detache as opposed to staccato. So let's try that just to see how it sounds. Detache. Yeah, it does sound closer to the original that way. So yeah, I guess we'll use detache for these. And what about over here? Maybe staccato, but we'll see what it sounds like with detache. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right. So there we go. Again, you can hear that they're off to the left in the original, but we're going to do things the normal way. Could always change it if need be, but I'll keep it as we have it. All right, so I want to go and jump to the choir. And you know what? Let's try it with the 2D choir and see if we like the way that sounds. I don't think I will, but oh, it's not the choir. Let's try it. Let me jump over here. So where is our 2D choir? Right here. Let's jump over here. Sustain. These are basically the close mics, which, if you realize, if you've been here, you will realize that I don't really like the close mics. For the most part, I don't like a close sound. I want to hear a room. I want to hear the room. The room. What about mid? Do you want to bring in? Slight bit of definition, I think. All right. Boom. Save that. And save this while we're at it. And let me check on something real quick. Okay. That's that. So let's see if we can. The thing that I don't like about this is, well, as it says in the patch name, it's literally 2D. Like it's all of them. Basses, alto, tenor, sopranos. I kind of just want the females, the sopranos and altos. So, of course, it would make more sense to just use. Yeah, it would make more sense to just use the individual patches. Go ahead and quantize things so we're a little bit closer to the grid. Do it all at once, it should be fine. All right, so let's just start. Let's turn it down. I'm gonna say no, and not because of the way that it sounds, but because I realize that the top line has to go a lot higher, and the highest note we have, can't really see that, but the highest note that we have for our top line is this D4, which right there we're already at, and you see we gotta go all the way to an A sharp 4, B flat 4. So yeah, cannot use that, and I don't really, like I said, I don't really like the sound of it because if I was writing an epic track, maybe, but not for something like this. Actually split it out between altos and sopranos. All right, so let's go ahead and do this real quick. course, at the end, I'll probably add in some extra reverb to enhance those a bit, but that will be again at the end. Reverb to enhance certain choir isn't necessarily an instrument per se, but you get the idea. Let's do these guys. Do that. I know, not even listening, but I'm just going based off of what I've done before. So I've done this many times over the past few days. That should be good. All right, now let's come here. Just need get rid of the alto line. We'll jump over to these. Get rid of the soprano line. Select those and doop, doop, doop. Make sure, yep, we're good. Excellent. Now, so I won't actually just use sustain for all of them. I'll actually use some legato, I think. Let's come over here to this window. We'll bring in the altos. We'll work on the sopranos first. Let's solo that so we can just hear these. I think we'll use legato primarily. So legato for those. Legato for those. For those. And those. Let me close out of Steam real quick. Legato. Make sure everything is overlapping. Need to be long ones. Those would be, this would be legato. This would be espressivo. Because that's what we have the strings doing. Well, some of the strings. Some of them are doing espressivo and the others are doing soft detache, which I need to remind myself to, for the violins. Is it the violins? Yeah, the violins. Use time sync for the full attack detache. Yeah. Okay. So let's go. Yeah, these will all be. legato. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and overlap those so that we get those glorious legato transitions. Could do longs for those, but I think I'll do legato. I think it should sound good. I think. And might end up changing that, but we'll increase the dynamics there for that. And this should be pretty easy. You can just look at that. Legato. Okay, so we got a bit of a difference there. That's fine. That would be a long. Legato. Long. Legato. Yeah, that's fine. I won't select those. There. And we'll also do a overlap. Then we'll run back and make sure it's okay. Should be long. Still no update on for Cubase 13 to fix some of the bugs, which again I expected. Like I said yesterday, it was the weekend, so you know, didn't expect them to do much over the weekend. So they're probably by the end of the week there'll be an update to fix some of the bugs, hopefully at least. Really, the quote unquote biggest one that I actually there was a crash yesterday that I had when I was selecting a preset for the logical editor, but I don't use that too much, and I still try to use it some more and see if it happens again. But the most annoying bug is that white flash when scrolling or selecting things. Yeah, it's not like a huge issue for me personally, but still very annoying. All right. Do kind of want them to get louder a little quicker, but we'll worry about that later. It'll be fine in context, like it'll be a little bit more buried. So now we need to give them some breaths. Give them a breath here. So I think I want to have that a little louder. Same with the altos. And then again, we'll give them another breath here. Here. Let them breathe. Yeah. I think this is a natural place to breathe. Same here. So they can breathe here. Yeah, that should be fine. Yep, they already have a breath there. That should be good. Alright. Even though things aren't exactly mixed as they should be or balanced, let's still listen to it in context, starting from measure 16. Oh, that's not bad. I might bring in some of the close mics, just a little bit, or maybe I bring in the mid mic more. Actually, just go ahead and solo it from there. Alright, so yeah, that'll do for that. Those are our, that's our soprano, that's our sopranos, that's our choir. Sugi wa fruto to oboe. Yeah, clarinet, not oboe. We don't have any clarinets in here. Yet. Dun 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 dun. Just kidding. I don't think we'll put in any oboes. We also need to get our piano. What time we got? 7:48. Really, it's just dynamics with the piano. What does it happen until I think measure 13 or something? Somewhere around there. But yeah, actually, I think exactly that. Yeah. Okay. Next, the woodwinds. Start with our flutes. Let's move up here. Where are the VSL here? Those are the flutes from BBO. Flutatong. We'll keep a dash of the close mics in. All right, yeah, enough playing around. I think we have all the long notes like that. Well, long notes sustained. I think, yeah, I see some staccato over there. That would be legato. So yeah, well, that would of course be espressivo. Mm. Yeah. Oof. Make that smaller. Those would be legato. Yeah. Long. That's looking like a staccato to me. I'll listen to the original and see if I can detect what it's playing. Same there. We'll come back to that section in a minute. Yeah. Well, I can say those are probably be legato. I think. Should be able to just. I don't want to do that just yet. Not just yet. Do want to make sure they're all overlapping. Doesn't look like those are. So we can get those glorious transitions. Legato. Sorry. All right. I know it doesn't sound all that hot, out of context, but all right. Let me see. Where is that? Measure 3. What? What was this with the clarinets? Yeah, they are. Flutes. So yeah, um, we will have that staccato. So is that, and we'll do those in a second. We'll use agile. We'll fix velocities and whatnot at another point. That's staccato too. And we'll make everything else longs. Well, some will be legato. Those will be long. Well, actually, this will be legato. No, it can be long. Let me do long to there. Obviously, I need to fix some of the quantization. That can wait. Wait, no, I haven't done that yet. You know, let's just do that real quick right here. That's gonna be legato, actually. That should be staccato, right? Yeah. Let's just go ahead and take these over. Let's go to our 16th. Let's fix things up a little bit. Oh, that can even be legato too, actually. To this. Almost staccato. We'll make that. Yep. Yep. Long. Yep. Good. Bring it forward. Legato. Sometimes this can be a painstaking process, but not really. Not that much, honestly. It's a lot easier to do this, I think, than composing an original piece. Not necessarily easier. Well, kind of easier, but also doesn't take as long. Although I guess it kind of varies, you know, on the piece, both in regards to composing something original and doing a remaster or whatever. I guess it's a lot easier when you already have, I guess, like the sheet music or the MIDI provided for you if you're doing a remaster of a piece or rearranging it or arranging it. If you have to transcribe things by ear, well, kind of the only way to transcribe it, but if you have to transcribe things before you know, do the remaster of the tracks or whatever, It's a little more time consuming and challenging. Is that supposed to be a toplet? It fits inside of a tuplet grid, so yeah, I'm gonna assume that it's supposed to be a tuplet. We'll do legato for these. Get back to our. We'll use if grid for this. It's long there. Long, long, long. Same with these. Sometimes they're a little bit, oops, a little bit too small to see. I think that's supposed to be like that. I think, maybe not. Yeah. And of course we gotta do that. This should be, I think, a 16. Yeah. There we go. Those are down there. This should be the last of the section. I think the clarinet is mostly the same, if not exactly the same. I do think they play harmony. I think, maybe. I have to double check that in a minute. Longs. Actually, let's save some time. Do legato there, legato there. Long, long. Legato, legato. Overlapping. Overlapping. Yeah. Those should be staccato already. Good. Alright, so that's that. Now we just have to do dynamics, velocity, you know. Let's check the clarinet. It's both. Okay, playing at the octave for the most part, if not entirely. Not at the octave, but an octave apart. So I should just be able to copy and paste and shift it down an octave. I want to make sure that's the case before I do it, though. From what I heard, we do have something a little different here, as well as here and here. in here. Okay, yeah. For the most part, it's at the octave or doubled, an octave apart. But here it does get a little bit different. They do play the same rhythm, just different notes. So I guess what I'll do is let me just keep looking. Same rhythm, different notes. That's interesting. Contrary motion going on there. Doubled an octave apart. Doubled an octave apart. Yeah, doubling. We're doubling. Okay. Let me see. Quiero. Oops. All right. So how do I want to do this? I think we'll move this over to the second screen. Oops. What did that do? I don't know. All right. Yeah, for sure. So copy and paste it little by little because I want to make sure I don't mess anything up. So we'll get this first. F, G. Yeah. And then we'll just move that down. And we'll do legato for these. Already overlapping, I think. E flat, D, C, B flat, A, F, G. I know I could do it in bigger chunks, but I'm just gonna do it in small chunks just to make sure, again, that I don't mess anything up. So we don't have time for that. Look at these. I guess I should delete that first, right? It's gonna be legato as well. Save G. 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 We're gonna do a slightly larger chunk here. Calm down, Cubase. Calm down. Yep. I think over here is where we start getting different stuff. Yeah. So let's just do this. Oh, that's the wrong one. We're copying it from here to there. We kind of don't really need that to be that long. Really. All right. So we're going from B flat to C. Here we have, oops. Let's just do this like this. DC, B flat, C, D. And we'll select and shift it down an octave. That's a little bit different. And take this and that even that. Well, I guess that's technically the same. It's just extremely short. So come here. And that should be B flat to C. Oops. There we go. So I had that as a long, right? Yeah, it can still be long. It's fine. That is fine. What's up, Master Cell? It has been ages. It has been ages. How's it going, man? I had to remind myself to look over at the chat because my attention is usually always distracted. Surprised you stumbled upon my stream, to be honest. I usually don't stream on YouTube. I've only been streaming on Twitch. And recently I just started using Restream to stream on both YouTube and Twitch. So I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Right now I'm not working on anything original. I'm doing a remaster of a track from a video game called The Legend of Dragoon, the original track. so that's the original, and so far what I have of that, completely unbalanced and unmixed. No percussion yet. Still a lot of work to do. Still like a lot of work to do. Actually, I was just thinking. So the violas could definitely play this as Divisi. If they can't do double stops, they could definitely play it as Divisi. For sure. We'll leave it as it is for now. It's fine. So we're working on the clarinets. Oh, let's go back. Clarinets and the flutes. And we did. So we've done up to here. We're almost done with that, I think. No, not really. All right. Yeah. So we are just copying. Those are the same. Those are the same. Yeah. That one. Yeah. I can just keep that as fine. And B flat. C, C, D, C, B flat, C, D, C, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, C. Without a C sharp. And oh, I should probably delete that first. That too. And then we can shift that down an octave. And then we will make that all long. And just make it a little bit different from that. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. And come here. D. Yeah, I want to drag it up an octave. Then I'll just D. Oops. Everything but that, please. C. I think I should be able to. No, can't do it from that way. It's fine. B flat. Back up to C. Then just gonna drag it. D. C. B flat. C. Yeah, that's right. Then boom. That was a D key. Oops. What to hit this one? I'm just gonna go ahead and activate the clarinets real quick. Oh, just the winds. And you know what? Why not? Espressivo for you both. All right. That should be the same as this back here. At least this here. If I were to come here and do that, yeah, save some time. And this one will have to do. Wait, hang on. Can I do that again here? Look at that. How convenient. I would do Expressivo again. And then we have this the third time. So it changes a little bit. That C goes down to an F. Ooh, don't do that. What are these notifications? Not important. Okay. Shit, there's what I get ready to do. Oh yeah. Espressivo. And then we need to do this. Oh yeah, look at that. It's just doubling an octave apart. Nice. We like that because it makes our job a little easier, a little faster. Boom. Okay. Those are our wins done. Let's just hear them from the beginning. The triplet sounded kind of strange. Measure 26, I think that was. 25. Let's head back to 25. 24. We'll start at 23 though. Okay, that sounded better that time. First time it sounded a little bit strange to me. All right, so those are our woodwinds. So the only thing left to do really in terms of setting articulations, actually that's it. I will come to the piano and we'll do something a little, let's see how well that works out. It's okay, I guess. Still a lot of balancing and mixing to be done. I'll just undo that. We have to balance things properly. What is it? 8:30. It's 8:30, guys. I think we'll try to figure out some of the percussion, and then that might be the end of the stream. I will do the balancing and stuff, as I usually prefer to do off stream. Probably sometime in the morning, maybe. Speaking of the morning, well, not really the morning, but the next stream, we'll do another stream tomorrow. It'd be our last stream for the week, potentially, more than likely. We might stream on the weekend and Saturday, not at Saturday, but on Saturday. But as far as the weekdays go, like Monday through Friday, I think the last stream for the week will be tomorrow, more than likely. And that will be after the Severed Chains live stream, which their live stream, the dev stream, will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll probably stream. They usually stream to like for like 2 hours, so until around 8. I'll probably stream around. It's gonna be because I do have to go to work Thursday, so I might stream around 9 or 10, and it'll be a short stream, probably like an hour or an hour and a half. I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can during that stream. We'll be working on the Twilight of Rose's Twilight theme. That should be fairly simple, I think. But yeah, that's what we'll be working on during that stream. That'll probably be the only thing we do. We'll stream Saturday when I stream. If I don't stream Thursday or Friday, then what we'll be doing is working on the Dragons versus Winglies original track, which is inspired by the Dragon campaign track. That's what we'll be working on Saturday. So yeah. All right. With that being said, let's try to figure out some of this percussion. All right, so is this a tambourine or a sleigh bell? What's that? Wait, what? Okay, I guess it's that B flat 5 up here. Where else did we have that? Right here. Oh, that's where we just were. Well, let's start with what we know for sure. We know we got some type of shaker. That's that G sharp 3. That also sounds like a shaker, just had a slightly harder attack or whatever. All right, so think it's a sleigh bell and a tambourine together. So let me just pull this out. A sharp 5 would be sleigh bell. The G3 tambourine. G sharp 3 shaker. And what was that? A sharp 3 shaker accent, we'll say. Let's go back to the beginning. It's gonna be a bongo or a conga. I think it's a conga hit. The F, the D. There's also, I think that's a bass drum in there too. Let's figure out what G3 is. Do we know we have G sharp 3? No, G3 is a tambourine, right? No, that's not. Interesting. Okay, so that was hitting with the sleigh bell. So we need to figure that out. So hang on. No, yeah, it's not a tambourine. It's just a sleigh bell. But whatever is on G3. Let's hear that. It's a percussion instrument. Well, obviously, it's a drum. I just don't know what type of drum. Might be a conga. I'm tempted to say the D5 is a bass drum. And the G3 is one of the conga hits. We'll just say conga hit 2. We'll figure things out better. And G3, no, D5 is a bass drum. I'm gonna make this look a little bit better. That way we can read it a little easier. Okay, it just looked like there was a. Yeah, you can get rid of that. Okay, so there's also F5, which is conga hit 1. G sharp 3, F sharp 3, and F3. F sharp 3, F3. G sharp 5. Do we have G sharp 5? I thought we did. We do not. G sharp 5 and F sharp 5. We have F5, but not F sharp 5. A sharp 5, we do have D5, we have, let me move this over here. G3, we do have G3. So yeah, I think that should be everything. If not, whenever we take these from here, whatever's left over, we'll know that obviously we don't have it, but that should be it. All right, so let's figure out the rest of these. Save real quick. So let's figure out Um, F sharp 3. F sharp 5. I know we said F sharp or F3, F sharp 3, but did we figure out G sharp 5 yet? No. One of those is another bongo hit that's muted, I think. Mid. Okay, so if it's G sharp 5, then we won't hear it over here where F sharp 3 plays. Okay, so F is the high. F3. But what is G sharp 5 in that case? I will not lie, this is challenging. Percussion is usually my weak spot. I usually find it more difficult to figure out. So we're missing F sharp 3 and G sharp 5. Wait. Yeah. G sharp 5. Where else do we have? So there we have G sharp 5 and G3, and we established that G3 is a conga hit. Oh wait, hang on. There's a crash symbol, Piatti. Oh, didn't even notice that D sharp 2 down there. Okay. D sharp 2, Piatti. All right, and that only occurs once, twice, thrice, 3 times. I got a little excited because I was like, okay, that must be the F5, but nope. Then I was like, it can't be F5 because we didn't hear it over there. That's why I scrolled down. Okay, didn't get off that easy then, huh? Okay, so where else do we have the F sharp 3? Here. The D5 we established as the bass drum, right? Yeah. I don't know. Let's try somewhere else. They still play together. So we have the F3, F sharp 3, and the bass drum playing together all the time. Here, let's just highlight that so we can see it easier. Yeah, they do play together. So whatever it is, oh, we gotta hear it by itself. Okay. I guess it's some other conga hit that's muted, I guess. Conga hit. I guess we'll say conga hit 2. mid. Doesn't sound low, doesn't sound high. That G sharp 5 is a bongo hit. G sharp 5, right? Yeah. G sharp 5. Oh. Wait, what's F3 again? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like a bongo hit, but we do have one playing at that time too. Alright, so let's. What are we looking for? G sharp 5. Let's highlight that and see where else it is. Okay, it's playing with G3, which G3 is conga hit. There's playing with F3 again. It's some type of bongo hit, I think, or a conga hit. So yeah, I think we can just try to match up the sounds or get as close as possible. That is one thing I will mention. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, a perfect one-to-one replica. Though I do generally fall into the trap of trying to make it as close to the original as possible in terms of, you know, the sounds, like the instruments and the sounds, what they're playing. I don't usually always follow the same panning. Like, you know, like I said earlier, some of the strings are on the left and the violins are in the middle, but I have the strings as they would be in an orchestra, you know, violins on the left, violas in the middle, cello and bass to the right. Second violins are usually like to the left and slightly in the middle. But yeah, I generally fall into the trap. I guess I won't say it's a trap, but I guess I fall into the partial mistake of trying to get things as close, not even as close, like I try to get it perfectly, like the original. Like, I want all the sounds to sound the same. I want to use all the notes that they use, all the instruments, which is very difficult a lot of the time. Sometimes it's okay to, you know, take some creative freedom. It's just hard to do that for me. It's just hard for me to do that sometimes. So we may have to do that here. Like, as long as we get the general sound, it should be fine, I guess. I don't want to stress too much over it. So yeah, that's our percussion. First, we'll start with the piatti. So we'll grab all the D's. D sharp 2. I should have grabbed them all. And then we'll come over here and we will use the piatti from Big Bang Orchestra, I think. I'm just going to drag that through and do quantize. I'm going to move that to C3. So that's the piatti. We'll do the sleigh bell next. C sharp 5. I mean, A sharp 5. A sharp 5, B flat 5, however you want to call it. I think they call it, yeah, Jingle Bells for this one. Should also be C3. We will do, let's do this first. We'll quantize it. Let me see what's next. We'll do the shakers, then the bass drum. So shaker is G sharp 3. Boom. Excuse me. And then we'll get the accents in a second. We'll do the accents and then we'll do the bass drum. The accents are A sharp 3. Must be out. And I'll just leave those right there because I don't know which ones they are. I don't know which note corresponds to the accents here, so we'll leave them there, and I can find out later. The bass drum, D5. Jesus. This is our bass drum from EO C3. And I think that basically just leaves the Latin percussion, the bongos and the congas. Basically, bass drum, conga, bongo, bongo. Yeah. I think we'll come back to those. Excuse me, in just a moment. For those, we'll probably use, because I know VSL, well, they do have a conga, but I don't have the library that has that in there. I do have a bongo though, but I'll probably end up using the ones from Orchestral Tools. For this. Oh, excuse me, once again. Alright, so with that in mind, let's begin here. Let's start with, let's close that first. Let's back up. Wonderful Legend of Dragoon background right there. Let's start with the Piatti. Yeah, sure, we can start with the Piatti. percussion should be around here. I might add in a triangle. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I can hear that working. Yeah, I did say sleigh bell. That's already in here. So yeah, yep. But yeah, we're looking for the piatti. Might as well enable the bass drum since it's somewhere down here too. I might double the sleigh bell with a whatchamacallit. Double sleigh bell with a tambourine hit. Yeah, I might do that. Where's the piatti? Oh, excuse me. I might use a tam tam. Specifically for the B section. Yeah. All right. Why are we? Flute. That's a flute. Why is our flute playing? Okay. I think that should be good. We can always change things, and we probably will during the mixing stage because there is a lot of mixing and balancing to do here. That was the weakest piatti hit I've ever had. So I guess I do want them to be closer to. Yeah. Oh, we didn't do the bass drum. Where are you? Come to me, bass drum. Boomy. end up changing that mix again, more than likely we will. Move this over to the left for a moment. I think that's probably too low, unless, yeah. Probably could have an, I was thinking we can have an alto or a flute play that, but that's too low for a flute. An alto flute, that might be within the range of an alto flute. I don't know. I think they can go down to a G2. I don't think they can go down to an F2, though I'm not 100% certain. Even so, that's like at the bottom of their range, so you know. I think the clarinet will be fine. It should be fine. I mean, the same with the clarinet, though. It's, I think that's pretty, no, I can go down to a C, no? D. Oh, we do go down to a D. So we're basically exhausting their range there. Which is, it'll be fine. It will be fine. What were we doing? The bass drum. Okay. We'll come back and modify all that stuff later, the dynamics or whatever. Or whatever. Alright, shaker, synchronized percussion. Should be towards the middle, I think. I guess it's more towards the top than the middle, but not exactly at the top. Claves, quick guns, that's the time. Gunshot, I think there are only 2 round robin samples, and one's soft, and the other is like more of an accent. And you can't really, same with that. So I can't really use that for that. Because you can't, like, oh wait. Wait, what? Yeah. Even so, you can't really, yeah. It's still just using those 2. You can't really control which ones to play. Okay. That's, I mean, I guess that's fine. Hmm. Even if I were to just use one of those, I guess I could use that. Yeah, because I'll use one of those from there. It still will alternate, but I can use one of these. And it is, what, slow repetitions with accents, so I guess what is that, D3? G3, herp derp. So and we can use, make sure that's like at the top there, like boom, and Be a little louder though. So yeah, okay. Alright, those are our shakers. Next we do the jingle bells, sleigh bells. Don't know why I said it like that. Jingle rings. I like the jingle rings too. Those sound nice. I think it's like a tambourine, just with a sound of more like sleigh bells. So I might actually use that instead. That inconsistency in the see, I like that hit there, but I want to be able to select only that one. See, that annoys the shit out of me. I guess it is repetition. So where's like the normal one? Okay, right there. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll use that with what is that? C2. Jingle bells, jingle rings. C2. And then the jingle bells. If I can find them over here. Jingle bells. Yep, yep, yep. So we have that sound. I want to hear them alone. Why is one? What? What happened? Oh, I see. I see. I was wondering why they sounded, you know. Practically sounds the same there. Probably will use that one. And then just I know it doesn't sound all that great right now, especially compared to the original, but I promise once it's done, it's going to sound fantastic. And I think that's all the percussion that we have in there right now. Yep. go ahead and enable, I'm going to close, since we're just focusing on percussion right now, I'm going to close all this other stuff. Well, these can stay open because I'm only over here. But let's get the congas and the bongos enabled. Those are on. Yeah, they should be over here too, towards the bottom. Congas and bongos. And I think I need to set that to Omni for both of them. Okay. I will have to put them inside of the room. That's easily doable. Easy to do. That's why we have Premiere Pro over here. These are the congas. And here are the bongos. Oh, god damn it. There we go. So now it's just a matter of matching up the sounds. I don't think I'll do all of them right now. I'll do some, then I'll just finish everything else off stream, which will be just matching up the rest of them, which won't take long. And then the biggest thing is the balancing and the mixing. And after that, the song should be done. Like I said this for Dragon campaign, but for this one, both songs, and I guess tomorrow, since we'll be doing the Twilight of Rose, that theme, all of those should be done and ready to go by the end of the week, well, before the beginning of next week. I won't upload them all at once. I'll probably upload, I don't know what order, probably the order that I worked on them in, because why not? The Dragon campaign, then, you know, this, and then Twilight of Rose. So yeah. Yeah. So let me go ahead. I guess we'll do, let me bring this over here. Let's see. Let's do this real quick. We'll do that first hit, I guess. Which I think is, excuse me, F5, which is, well, let's try to match it. Oops. I just set on solo. Oh, it's a bongo. Silly. Look at that. It's our low hit. I know I called it 1, but 1 being low. Let me just clarify. Low. Oh yeah, I did say mid back here. Mid. Alright, so F5 is our low hit for the bongo. What? Oh, herp dirt. It's gonna be for the conga. Did I say bongo? Or, I don't know. I'm actually a little tired. Well, more than a little bit. What is that? I wish they had the octave numbers, but I think that's C2. I think, because that would be C1 and that would be C0 where the key switches are. So C2 is what I said, I think. Yeah. All right, that sounds decent. I mean, it sounds right in terms of the sound, in terms of the actual instrument, of course. The mix, again, you know, definitely needs to be worked on, but we'll get there. So that was that one. The next hit we have. I'm gonna make that smaller so I can see that. Did we decide on what G3 was? I think that was one of the unknowns, the uncertainties. G sharp 3? No, just G3. I don't know, it's a conga hit too. Interesting. Wait, what? Oh, I was like, why are we hearing the bass drum and I don't see it here? Because I already took it out. Okay. I'll do that. That's the bongo. So that F sharp 5. I think it might be that. I might just do that. So I think that's G5, G5 and A4. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. That's how we're gonna do that. And look at that, it's already on G sharp, so G5, and these are going to go down to A4. Close enough for me. You must not stress over it. G sharp 5. Yeah, bongo. We decided on that. Bongo. We don't know which one. I mean, I guess we kind of do now that we figured it out, but I'm not going to worry about labeling it. F sharp 5. Another bongo. As far as we're concerned, right? What else do we have left over here? We have... I'm just making sure there's nothing down here. And yep, just these over here. So what is that? G3, F sharp 3, and F3. F sharp and G. That's it, right? Yeah. Let's come back over here. F sharp and G. So we know G is the conga hit number 2. At least we think it is, right? So that would be the mid. That one. That's 3/high. Let me just make sure. practice today, right, guys? We're doing the best we can, getting as close as we can. The sound that we hear. It will not be perfect, but it will be good. So that G3 needs to be C3. And let's listen. We'll do better mixing again. I guess that should be the last time I say that. I've repeated myself quite a bit there. So now we have F sharp 3 and F3, and we're not sure what those are. Yikes. Let's see if I can try one more time to figure that out. Okay, let's focus on this. Sounds like it's muted. Did I say muted? Yeah, I did say muted. Sounds like it might be. What is that? F3? Sounds like it might be that. Let me look. Where? Yeah. That sounds close to one of those. That sounds more like a bongo hit, that F3. I think we're going to choose F3, which is, funnily enough, what it's playing here. Well, F sharp 3, but same difference. Another thing that is important to keep in mind with these older samples from, the older video games like the PlayStation 1 and even the PlayStation 2, stuff like that, of course the samples aren't going to be as realistic as samples that are recorded, within the last 5 to 10 years, so quality won't be, or the fidelity won't be exactly the same. Still, we do try to get as close as possible. Set F3, you can literally just move that down. Merge. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to mix those, to be honest. Like in terms of panning, maybe I'll just have them in the center, because they kind of are that way in the original. When you have that first hit slightly off to the left a little bit, you have some of the other ones slightly to the right, some in the center. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But let's try to get this last hit. Keep it in my ear, I'm listening, I hear it. Let's see if I can match it. Kind of like that. That sounds similar to one of the other ones. Here, I'm going to mute that, but keep that. Solo. Yeah, definitely that one. So that's F5. Look at that. We figured it out. We'll just glue that. All right, so now I want to come back to the other ones and just check some things. So we're going to move that one to F3. I mean, that's F5. But hang on. Stop it. Because that's what we just used. Hang on. This is a challenge. Okay, so this. I think it was this one. Yeah, that. One of those should be. An E. E4, E5. So yeah, it'll make. And why are you playing? That second one right there. Let's come back. If anything, that first one sounds more like that. Oh, man, yeah, we got that right. Okay. It sounds muted, the second one. Let's come over here. Right. Maybe if we moved it to E, that would sound better. I do like that better. And I want something that sounds more like that, I think. supposed to. Yeah, I think we'll keep it like that. And I will just come here and do this. Compress the dynamics so that'll be a bit more even for those particular notes. All right, and that's our percussion. We actually finished getting all the instruments in. Well, besides the ones that we were going to potentially add in addition to what was already there. What did we say? What time is it? 9:30. See, we said tam tam, triangle, glockenspiel, harp. The harp and the glock are already in there. They're just muted. Let me actually show those off. We'll start with the glock. The glock I only have back here at the end. Let me enable it over here. Plastic inventory. Right here. Local. Yeah, we'll keep that mic. Mic's pretty much basically the same as it is, except for the addition of that, of course. Move that up one more octave. So. This is basically following what the strings are playing. Except for it goes down. Except for then I think it would go to that D. I was originally going to have it go to the D, all those times, but I figured let's create some tension by having it go to everything except for the D, E flat, and let's have it go to the D the last time, tension and release. I might change it, but for now it's going to be that, if we decide to even keep it, of course. Just do that. Alas, we get what our ears are expecting. And let's start from 2022. Well, I won't mention that. I've already said it more than enough, but I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I was going to say regarding a certain something that we're going to do last. So that was the glockenspiel. Might end up keeping that in there. And here's the harp, which just doubles the piano, if I remember correctly. It sounds really nice on its own too. Just and over here. Oh no, not the piano. It doubles the strings. It doubles the strings, except for the the violins. It doubles the harmony strings. But yeah, the reason why it's so quiet is because I didn't want it to be too loud. I want it to be a little bit subtle. But let's hear this with that. It'll be more audible once we get things mixed up and better balanced, but for now it's good. I do like it. I think it's a nice addition. Not too obvious, not exactly too subtle if you know what you're listening for. But yeah, let me see. I was thinking of having the tam tam come in around here actually. B section. Not there. The B section happens around. I think 22. 20. 19. Yeah, right there. Yeah. So around 19 is what we have. You know what? Let's go ahead and add it in right now. Because why not? Where are you? I have two of them, right? There you are. Is there a Piatti hit that's supposed to be here? Because it seems very fitting to have one there. No. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, that's already enabled. Excellent. I know I need to jump over here. Start here. Again at measure 27. we changed the sopranos from, or the choir from that um crescendo that they're doing to something different. Still a lot more to do. Let's see here. We've already done that. Where are you at it? Just in case if I decide to remove them, I don't need to know which ones I added in there. Triangle we still haven't done yet. I won't do right now. I'll do that. Do the mixing stage sometime in the morning. Or maybe even while I'm watching the Severed Chains dev stream, since we are streaming after that. Around 9 or 10. Hopefully. Gotta make sure I get everything I need to do for work done before then, preferably. So with that in mind, it's basically so we're basically done for this stream. Wish I could have worked on the other song a bit, but I am quite tired at the moment, and I must take care of one thing for sure tomorrow, which I was supposed to do this morning, but I didn't. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it on my last day before I have to go back to work on Thursday. So we'll do that tomorrow. I might have another thing to do. Actually, technically, I have 2 things I need to do for certain. 3 potentially. If I can't do that tomorrow, then I'll just schedule it for another day. But yeah, man. All right, so with that being said, let's do our final playthrough, as is tradition. I would like to thank everyone for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated. And if you're watching after the stream, if you're watching the VOD, still greatly appreciated. Thank you for giving me your attention. Even if I'm more in the background as you do your other activities, I want to thank you personally. It is greatly appreciated. I would like to say that I think we got quite a bit done. Quite a bit done, yes. Honestly, my most proud achievement are the strings. Which strings are usually difficult, especially the violins or whatever is playing the melody, because there's so many notes that you have to decide what articulation should they play. So, quite proud of how that turned out. Alright, so yeah, that's quite proud of that, really. I'll be even more proud once I get it all mixed, because hearing it sound shit, in terms of mixing to sounding pretty damn good is always a nice feeling. Indeed. Something that just came to mind, once I'm done with it, I'm going to loop it, and of course I'll put it in a video and upload that to YouTube. I am going to release a soundtrack, for free, of course, of all the songs that I have remastered. It will be all the songs from the game. Like I said, that's the goal, at least. It's a huge undertaking, and it will take a while. It has been taking a while so far, but it's going to take a little bit longer. But the goal is to release a soundtrack on, I guess, Bandcamp or in Spotify, iTunes, the the music platforms, all the music platforms. Um, and they would be, well, the full track obviously it'll loop once, and then the third loop it'll be, fade out. Um, so that's the plan for that. Because I know people will probably not want to have to listen to. I guess YouTube Music is a thing though, so even if it's on YouTube, people can listen to it via YouTube Music. So that's, I guess that still works. But anyway, enough yapping here. Let's do the final playthrough and end the stream. Once again, thank you, and I shall see you tomorrow.